Hi.
Hello, everybody. Sorry, I am late. I had to open up my boss's message, and it's just a bunch of drama that I have to read, and she sent screenshots, and it's just a bunch of reading, and I just got lost in reading, and I'm just like, oh shit.
Mel will be here in a few minutes, I think.
Ooh, we get a mail.
Mm-hmm.
A mailberry. There it is.
My last sip of coffee, it tasted like straight caramel. It was good.
Good. Best kinds of coffee.
So who do we have here today? Somebody's here. Is that Hubby? Hubby, is that you?
Me and you right now.
Just us.
And Sisu. I can't forget Sisu.
Well, that's right. Sisu's here too.
Sisu and his dry skin.
Poor puppy. Did they give him any oil or anything for that?
I got a shampoo that I have to give him a bath once a week, and do that. And other than that,
you've got horns, you little devil. Hey, Chrissy.
Hello,
Sorry,
Chrissy.
I'm here. I had a phone call.
Hello, Mel. Hey, I was 5 minutes
Hello.
late, so you're only 2 minutes late.
No, she was here and she had to go. No,
I was here before you. Then I got a phone call. So how's your day going?
My day is going good.
Drama from work.
Oh, drama
Gotcha.
from work. I mean, it isn't really drama. It's not even work drama. It's not. It's more so boss's life drama.
Personal life.
Yeah. So
Sorry.
I'm just the supportive friend. I am coworker that just kind of listens and replies.
Oh.
We were supposed to have a tarot reading tonight at 6, and she can't do 6 o'clock now. So I was actually in the process of wanting to reply to her when I was late for my show, because I wanted to get through that fucking message, and it took me a lot longer to read than I had anticipated. And then I was between 3 and 4 for her, and I just didn't get to do that because I needed to get here. Oh my goodness. So yes, life is good. If you guys haven't noticed, I love smiling a lot more. My teeth are whiter.
How did you do with the not drinking coffee thing?
I did great until today.
Hey, that's good.
Hey, I know, right? I was drinking Red Bull the last 2 days, and it just wasn't the same as coffee.
Yeah. I don't like Red Bull. I think it tastes funny, like metal.
It gets my heart going too fast.
Does it?
So I like the watermelon Red Bull, and then I like the strawberry apricot Red Bull. It tastes like a fucking fruit roll-up. Like, it's delicious.
I've only had the blue can once, a long time ago. I think when it was like first out.
Yeah.
I was like, no, I'm done with that.
I haven't tried blueberry.
I didn't even know they came in flavors.
Yeah.
Yeah, my coworker drinks them, so I'll pick one up for her sometimes. Corey drinks NOS.
We're all in this together.
I've seen it.
That one.
I never tried it.
I
tried a Monster coffee one once. I didn't like it. Once
Really?
it got
I kind of like
warm.
those. I was drinking those for a while.
Yeah.
What?
It got Monster coffee flavors. I think it was the caramel one. I
like the mocha. I didn't like the caramel.
It didn't taste like coffee. It was odd. I didn't. And once it got warm, forget it.
Oh yeah. No.
Blech.
No.
Gotta
Once
be
they're
ice
warm, they're
cold.
done. So what are we doing today, Rabbit?
Well, I'm doing Chrissy's reading today first. She's here. I see you, Chrissy. So Chrissy and I, we both failed at messaging and calling each other at 8:50 in the morning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was wondering about that.
that we did it one day. We made it one day out of the 7. Hey, that's better than last week. Last week we didn't have 0.
Progress.
Progress.
Maybe we'll do it twice a week this week. Hey, it's hard to formulate something new into my schedule and habit, especially
I understand
in the morning.
completely.
I have so much shit that I'm doing, and she probably does too. That's why I'm just like, it wasn't. I mean, it was mainly me this week. Then she had some own bumps, and then I forgot, and then I did. It was a hectic week. Oh. All right, cards. What is in it for Chrissy's week this week? Here we go, Chrissy. Oh, I gotta just lay it all out. Lay it all out on the table. All righty. So, Chrissy, starting in your mind. What do we got going on in your mind? How's your day, Chrissy?
Mm-hmm.
Are you having a really draining day? Or is it a relaxing, soothing, soundful Sunday?
It's hard in the morning. Just want to go back to bed by the time he's ready for school.
Right? I feel you on that one. So your first card today we get is the Son of Pentacles. I swear to God, you get this one in your reading very, very often. Like, part of me even associates you with this card. I ain't even gonna lie. Loyal, quiet, dedicated, just taking care of the business that needs to be taken care of. That way, the ship continues to sail. Captain, my captain. So the challenge with being loyal and dedicated and just, like, making sure everything is going where it needs to be going, I could definitely feel it from the energy that you're a little drained today, is the Fool. So part of why you feel drained all the time is taking each thing you do in your life as a sense of something new or naive or spontaneous or just something, an experience that you haven't gone through before. The people that tend to go with the same shit, different day, those people really need to go out and live life a little bit more, or actually just not even like live life a little bit more, but just look at what they have around them to see it's not the same shit, different day. It's a different day with different miraculous shit that we don't do everything in one day, you know? So how to bring back a sense of renewal and energy in that young spring chaplain. Chickling. Yeah, chickling. That's the word I'm looking for. Let's see what we got for some guidance for you. Man, I swear to God, this one follows you. You get the Mother and Son of Pentacles.
Yep.
I swear. Overall, you got the loyalty and devotion part down. I'm really, 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 really proud of you for that part. Because a lot of people, they really fucking suck with loyalty because they ain't loyal.
It's the truth.
Now, you got the loving part too. You're really loving, you're really domestic, you're really caring, you really know how to nurture. Like, that's just part of your nature, nurture nature, you know? Now, just having fun with all those things that I just mentioned is the difficult part, because we like to handle business, and business isn't necessarily fun unless we somehow make it fun in our minds.
Spoonful of sugar.
Overall, just remember that everything you do and everything you love is just something that wouldn't get done if it wasn't for you. So that same sense of newness that the day gets, you should have that same energy to match the day. You know? It's really hard to match the day, but man, it is so rewarding when you don't fucking get that negative down there. It's hard. That draining, yes, that drain feeling, it'll go there, but the love and devotion into the draining, it's worth it in the end. At the end of the day, I do believe you get to go to you have a hubby to go to bed with every night, right? I don't remember if hers is a truck driver or not, too.
Mel, did you have a question?
Chrissy, when's your birthday?
I know she's a Pisces.
Mm-hmm.
I believe. No, she's a Gemini. She's a Gemini. I
That's
lied.
true.
I retract Pisces.
Is it the 25th?
That sounds right. I don't know, though.
Oh.
I don't know why I'm yawning. I'm sorry.
June 13th, though, I was wrong.
June 13th. All right, that's 15 days before mine. Let's dip into your friends and family column.
Friends and family.
At this point, for some final say in your mind is, you know, loving your son in a different way every day and spending time with him in a different way every day is a new experience that you should just take win with and be smiling at. So, like a craft project or, oh, why did it go black? Okay, never mind, you're back there. So like a craft project or like going, not necessarily to the park. I always throw that out there to everybody. I hope you know that. I don't know if you've noticed, especially with nicer weather. Go to the fucking park. Just walk around and go to the park. Go for a bike ride. Okay, that's an interesting kind of way to do things. So we're going to dip into the friends and family column. We have the Ace of Cups. So the Ace of Cups, all this love around you is absolutely amazing and full of color and life. Now look at that cup within you. It's white and black and just not as shining as the background around it. So the moral of the story is not just loving everything around you, but not forgetting to love yourself. So the challenge with that part is inner demons, inner chaos, inner dysmorphia. You know, try not to be chaotic about it. Don't think about that. Don't worry about that. You are loved. You know how to love, and you have made love into this world. That's all that fucking matters. So some guidance to combat that is completion and celebrate. Celebrate your birth into the world. Celebrate their birth into the world. Fucking celebrate because it's your own birthday. You know?
Very merry on birthday.
All the time there's a reason to celebrate. This goes right back into the day. It is not the same shit, different day. We didn't have the same conversation last week. It was somewhat different. It was I can't even say it's along the same lines because it's always something different we talk about. I need to go look at more recaps, let me tell you. But let me tell you, party hard, you know, especially if you work hard and you feel drained. Don't forget that, you know, just because you work hard and you feel drained, you can't forget to party harder, or else, you know, you're just working to drain, to working to drain, to working to drain, and working to drain. And where's it all going? Where's all this energy going? Are you giving it to somebody you love? So we're gonna dip into your relationship column. Any kind of keynotes, Mama Vixie? You're kind of silent over there.
No, you're doing
Charge
good.
your shit.
Charge your shit.
Right. I gotta put my shit back on the charger too. Good reminder.
Put it up there whenever we can. Charge your shit.
All right. So relationship. We're starting with the big old 10 of Wands. The burdens, blockage, and difficulty, and everything that weighs on your shoulders. Man, everything that weighs on your shoulders would be so much easier to carry if it was all laying straight, wouldn't it? Perhaps some organization is more key here. So, what's some challenge with these burdens, blockages, and difficulties before I offer some solution? The challenge is to figure out the inspiration to figure out how to carry it all together. And that is a little bit more difficult. So let's start it with this way. So the sun, it grows a lovely seed from the ground. And sometimes the seed, depending on what it's growing from, a little like plant, we'll just say a daisy, because I can't think of anything off the top of my head. I want to say a fern, but I don't know how fast a fucking fern grows. But anyway, a tree takes years to grow. Now, I want you to take that tree that you've grown for years, and I want that to signify your life. I'm totally going off random fucking kind of metaphors here, so hopefully this goes well. And this tree here, this tree loses branches and limbs every so often, because the older it gets, it needs to like shed into some new kind of stuff. And now all those limbs and branches that fall off you as the tree, you can let them lay there, and they take forever, and it kind of just eventually makes the ground into some miraculous growth, but that takes a lot of time. But if you put some work, it takes a little less time to make that like thing. So if you start picking up those sticks and laying them straight, I know I love saying that kind of thing, but you get to start building with those sticks and formulating plans with those sticks, like one thing at a time. Like, all right, we got 4 piles of sticks here. Oh, that's enough to make a chair. So now signifying that into life, 4 sticks could be like, well, what's a good metaphor? Let's go. Now we're going to switch our makeup from trees. Those trees now, those 4 sticks, let's switch to makeup now, because there's lots of different types of makeup. We got our foundation. We got our what the fuck is the 4th foundation? Concealer. We got our eyes, and then we got our. Did I say foundation?
Yep.
Yep, I did say foundation. Primer. There's primer. You gotta prime it. You gotta prime everything. So you gotta like smooth those sticks down to get to the chair. So you gotta like learn your trade to master your makeup, and you've done that very, very well. So now taking that to your relationship. Now we have to really put it all together with all those different metaphors that I threw together at us to find that warm, nourishing love of a relationship. After you've made love, to keep that spark alive is really difficult. But if you be open-minded about what you need to be doing and what you want to do and what the other person wants to be doing and what they want to do and what needs to be done, coexisting is possible, and those sticks laid out straight form something beautiful, which is the connection that you're building with yourself and your loved ones around you, depending on like what we are trying to formulate ourselves into. Like, we're not trying to change you or change yourself. We're trying to build our character up.
Fortify.
So, in open-mindedness, we always get so used to being like, well, this works and I like this, so let's just do this. So then you get into that mindset of this works, I like this, so let's do this. This works, I like this, so let's do this. So then you just start doing this, and then it leads to the same shit different day. When it comes to wanting to change it, no, it doesn't fucking work. No, you can't have it. You gotta be willing to do the first couple steps and to go through the work for the other person and you to enjoy it before, everything else can be party. So open-mindedness does take time and ambition and work. Not just time, but work. Like, you gotta get nitty-gritty. So now, let's go ahead and brainstorm some stuff. We've already accomplished that you're really, really afraid to really branch out into new things. And that's not necessarily a bad thing. We all have our reasons why we kind of shelter ourselves from the world and society. But overall, you need to just remember that who gives a fuck? Who gives a rip what people think, as long as you give a fuck what you think and what you are doing and what your morals are and what you want to do, then as long as you're not hindering anybody else, go do you do, boo. You got to do that. Like, loyalty and devotion towards the same shit different day is loyalty and devotion towards the same shit different day. At least you don't gotta change. You get to do the same thing, and you build up your routine, and it's great.
It's predictable.
It's
but
predictable.
It can cease to be enjoyable if you're not careful.
So, working on to the work and money, we got the star card. So, don't forget that, peace of mind is there. Think of it. Just breathe. Isn't that just silence so peaceful? I love it personally. As loud as I am, I do enjoy the silence, especially when I'm sleeping, let me tell you. Now, peace of mind isn't always that simple, especially when you're in the heat of the moment. And compared to your challenge, peace and harmony just seems to just not come to you. So how are we going to achieve peace of mind this week in your work and money life? Your home life is going to be... See, now this card I feel like follows you too a little bit. You got the Devil card. My tarot cards are definitely trying to get you to live a little. Like, it seems the challenge is to go on a new adventure for you at the beginning because your mind holds you back the most from experiencing new things because you're just like, oh, I'm not going to like that. That's not something I'm interested in. And lo and behold, you've never done it before and you don't know if you're interested in it. So, I mean, you have to be careful with what he can say that, because I've had somebody say you should always try everything once, but you should always experience something once, but not like, you got to be careful with what you experience, but at the same time, don't go in over your head, but, test the waters.
Do your research.
Research, I will say that is very key. Oh. Do you and your hubby have date nights? I swear most people don't anymore. I mean, nobody really has time or money for it, but at the same time, they really should make time and money.
Hubby and I watch NCIS or West Wing together when we can. That's our date nights. We hold hands and watch TV.
No hands and watch TV. That's cute. I love it.
Even if it's only half of a show, at least we're not touch deprived and we know the other one's there. Just because we have no way to leave the house with just the two of us.
just the two of us. No, he's never here.
Aww.
Well, I think you should voice that to him and have a date night.
Even if it's just for 15-20 minutes.
Only to eat and to sleep.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, what else do you want him to do at home? Whatever you want him to do at home, perhaps that's how you have to introduce things. Oh, a card fell to the floor. Mel, I'm giving it to you.
Jumped right out. Mel, it's for you. Ding dong, Maven calling.
Mel, we got judgment. Oh my goodness, self-forgiveness. What did you fuck up this week and didn't forgive yourself about? Because whatever it is, I want you to quit kicking yourself in the ass about it. Say you're sorry, pat yourself on the back, give yourself a hug, and be like, all right, new day, new me, new experience to see. Go. I love when cards flip out, especially major arcana cards.
It's flying.
Just like yeah. See that? That dove flew the fuck out of there. Like, all right, this bitch needs something.
Hold on. Here we go.
Challenge. What do you need for your self-judgment, your forgiveness? Oh, well, the challenge is possession and control and materialism.
Materialism.
Yes. The cogs to the machine are not where they need to be. So how can we get them all where they need to be and have it all nice and neat and where they all fucking actually...
Ooh, organization.
Oh, well, I didn't expect this one. Plot twist! Falling into the love and connections of romance.
Romance.
Remember, Belle's like, romance died. I don't know what you're talking about.
No.
No.
So adorable.
Romance. Now, what does that word mean to you? For me, that instills fear into me because I don't have a romantic bone in my body.
All you need is just time and energy. Just give me your time and energy.
All you need is love. Dun, dun,
Time
dun,
and
dun.
energy. Oh my goodness.
You know why? Because people make time for what's important to them.
That's right.
Right. So.
I'd say that for a reason.
Yep.
I know.
It's not just words.
Not just words. It is truth.
So, what kind of games do you play on the Switch? Besides Mario Kart?
I don't really.
Not even.
Alright, moving on to the friends and family.
Just gonna leave me hanging. He obviously wanted to suggest something.
Everything
valid.
you want to suggest we already played, you already deemed denied. So, we have the peace at last, oh hallelujah, peace at last, the Six of Swords. So, every single rainfall is needed in our life. As much as we don't think we need the rain, it's refreshing and it just rinses away all of what, has happened in a sense. And after the rainfall, there's always that lovely glimmer of sun. So the challenge was seeing that sun and getting through this storm this week is the Mother of Pentacles. So, whether this could signify an actual mother or just some actual love. Oh, as she said, all you need is love, and that seems to be on your keynote this mind in your week. Or at least it should be in a sense,
You know. Don't you know? That Michigan came out real thick.
Some guidance with getting a little love into your life. And feeling and seeing the rainbow. Have you ever felt the rainbow? I heard it feels like color.
Smells like music.
Damn it, Mel. Looks like whatever the secret is, I will not get to know.
It's a little fox.
Only you or someone around you knows the secret of feeling the rainbow and sharing the love. And they want their piece, but they're sharing 6 of their pieces. So, what's the 6 pieces that that you got to share, or the person that around you has to share? So, friends and family, somebody wants relief, they're not feeling loved, and they need their piece, or they need to share their piece, and they're being too secretive, and they really need to be open to be loving. So,
somebody needs a hug.
Somebody needs more than a hug.
A hug is always a good place to start.
It is a good place to start. Looks like somebody needs a hug, a dinner, 20 hours of sleep, and, maybe some drugs to function after that.
Hours? I don't know if I've ever slept 20 hours. Maybe when I was sick once.
I've made it, no, not 20 hours. Sometimes I feel like I have. So now we're going to move on to your relationship part of your life. Are you still flinging?
Am I still flinging?
Are you still flinging? You still dabbling?
No.
No? Did you get locked down?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So, we start off with the Father of Wands, which is charismatic and creativity. So, yeah, all right. Someone finally made the picture worth 1,000 words. So the challenge with that picture being 1,000 words is there's just not enough action.
Oh, the magician. I'm trying to figure out what card it was.
The magician, like all the elements are there, and now it just seems that the person, people, group, duo is at a standstill, like a deer in the headlights. Like, all right, what's next? And they just don't.
I had to kiss him first. He's a little bit of a scaredy cat. And I'm not the first kisser person at all.
Sometimes you got to take on new roles to make it work.
Oh man, the guy.
I was never the little spoon before hubby.
What are you willing to do for love and compromise here? If the action's not there, time to like start swinging your own sword. Like, all right, we're gonna get some action somehow. Let's start the friction.
I'm Eagle Montoya. You killed my father. Prepared to die.
Well, his nieces started swinging the swords because they were asking me yesterday, when is the wedding?
Oh.
When is the wedding?
Wow.
A little early on that.
Yeah, a little bit.
Just a little, but you never know. Let's move on to the work and money column and dip into what we got. Starting things off. Period of contemplation. Whether you're saving for something, in debt with something, or just thinking about a dream vacation in which you could never afford. Let's see what the challenge is. We all have that dream of this challenge. It's love lovers. Oh my God, Mel, if it isn't about love for you this week, you are not focused on the right thing. You got like 3 of the major love cards. So then my question to you, and we're going back to your judgment card, is you just not believe that it's true love? You're just trying to talk yourself out of it?
Are you?
You're just looking for something wrong, because that's what we do as humans. We look for something wrong to nitpick about.
Waiting for the shoe to drop.
Yeah.
So some guidance for you on this loving fiasco and just waiting.
So hold on, because the relationships that I've had in the past, like they wanted something, not me, just something.
Something.
I can't figure out what he wants.
Well,
You.
That's what he says.
does he have my blunt question? And even if you sound like a gold digger, be honest with me. Does he have money or does he not have enough money?
He has
He's comfortable.
money. Yeah.
You don't have to support him.
No.
Well, obviously, he's doing him and she's doing her.
Well, I know she's had that problem in the past.
Yeah.
So now, when you started a relationship in the past with people, did you have your own place and they just kind of moved in with you, or how did your move-in?
Nobody's ever moved in with me.
No.
Well, no, that's not true. But
I was just gonna say.
that wasn't a relationship, though.
Couch
so.
surfer.
Yeah, that wasn't a relationship. That wasn't. But no, I've never had a live-in relationship.
So, the guidance for your lover situation in the period of contemplation is the Hierophant, which basically is either seeking more knowledge or seeking a mentor for it. In a sense, I feel like you're seeking more knowledge. You're looking for something to be wrong. So this guy has really got his work cut out for him, let me tell you, because all these cards are shouting love, and you're still shouting, but my past, which is very fair. We all have that. Like everybody's not every. the majority of people have a really fucked up, shitty past that, have led them to the point of being alone and not trusting anybody else. Like, take me, for example. I've slept with a murderer and I've almost been sold into sex trafficking.
Damn!
It's really hard for me to trust people, especially when it comes to dating. But at the same time, like, I don't really see stability. I just see you just want a loving relationship and someone to keep things fun and creative. That's all you're really looking for. Now, how you can actually attain that? Oh, man, this is it's quite a conflictious reading that needs... it needs more action. I was gonna be like, it's all the sitting and waiting game for Hope in the Magic Rainbow.
It's not how it works.
I mean, I'm the same way, because everybody keeps telling me, just wait for the person to come chasing you. And I'm like, let's fucking be real. Who chasing like that nowadays? Everybody's waiting to be chased.
That's funny, because I was thinking about that on the way home. Like, this person just wanted this. This person just what does he want? What does he want?
You could actually ask him.
Yeah. What does this person want?
What do you want? Is there anything you
he
want
just
from
wants
me?
to feel loved in sunshine as well, because at this point, I don't know what his past is, but his past probably doesn't seem very bright either and has a lot of hurt. I don't know if it's anything to do with what you guys, like materialism or something, but all I know is he doesn't have, like, a feeling of warmth in his heart because it's been hurt, but he's looking for that. So...
What he wants. No.
He hasn't dated since he divorced like 8 years ago.
Wow.
So, yeah.
I mean, like, dates here and there, but, like, nothing
Right.
serious.
For that spark. Can you reignite that spark?
I already did. What you talking about?
Don't.
There you go.
He made a joke the other day because his niece gets really jealous because she used to be like who he spent all his time with,
Right.
And that's her Uncle Corey. She loves him.
Mm-hmm.
And he made a joke about, well, you wanted me to get a girlfriend. I said, oh, so that's what it was. You just got a girlfriend. Cause he said, don't you even say that. So don't even say
I
that.
like him already.
Overall, I think he's a great investment. I think you'll be happy. I really think you just keep playing the dom roll for him, keep igniting those moves, creating that spark, and eventually, you'll be able to get your piece and show him what you want for your spark to be activated as much. So I think it's worth investing in.
I agree.
And
we actually, the last reading you were talking about, investing.
Yes. Go ahead and take it. Judgment. I like your reading.
Judgment.
I really like your reading.
Really like what?
I said I really liked her reading. It was good. It was really conflictious. I'm gonna definitely go back and look at this one some more. Conflictious in a good way, not a bad way.
Conflicting.
That's not a word.
Conflicting. It's not a word. It's driving my
You can only let it go so many times.
I was like, I can taste my teeth.
Conflictious.
It's a word now.
It's a rabbitism.
I use conflictious all the time. I don't know what you're talking about.
It's conflicted.
It's conflictious.
Or conflicting.
Or conflicting.
I'm gonna just make it a word. I'm gonna send it into the Webster Dictionary. Conflictious. When it's very conflicting. Conflictious. When it's very
I love you.
conflicting and contradicting. Conflictious.
Hey, this is Rabbit's tarot. He can make up words if he wants.
We have to thank Shakespeare for a lot of our words he made up.
That's what I'm saying. Let me tell you, I was studying Shakespeare in my high school year, and my English teacher tried to tell me that I can't change my words to make them sound like different syllables. And I'm like, no, listen. Shakespeare did that, and she's like, well, this is in this new day and age, they making up words every fucking second. I don't know what you're talking about. I hated that teacher. She was just a snarky bitch. Her name was Mrs. Mamaville. She got her fucking delicious dessert to her. Her husband worked at that school, and her husband ended up cheating on her with the counselor.
Oh my gosh.
And then the counselor and Mr. Palmaville got married, and there was 2 Miss Palmavilles.
Wow.
Right?
There would be bitterness. I would have bitterness.
Oh my goodness. There so is.
I would move. I would probably move. I'm like, fuck it, I'll find work somewhere else. There's no way I'd stay for that.
Really?
Some days you wake up and you're just, a problem child, and today is that day.
Oh my god. Some days you just wake up and you're a problem child.
I want to be snarky.
Alrighty.
Throw me 3 cards. 1,
Throw
2,
you
3.
3 cards?
Yep.
Ooh. This is exciting. I don't know if they're gonna go through the computer screen, but I'll try. You got a card by you?
Not yet.
Not yet? Oh shit. Well, I lost that one somewhere. It looks like that. Oh no, I found it! It's hanging on by a thread.
What is it?
We got the Wheel of Fortune.
All right, set that one down. Turn over another one.
All right. Top or bottom?
Top.
Truth and mental clarity in reverse.
Ooh. Shady. One more.
To the left. Alrighty. Son of Wands.
Oh, okay.
Now, what were you looking for? Why did I pull 3 cards?
I don't know. Why'd you pull 3 cards?
I don't know. I pulled 3 cards. You just asked.
Well, read them. See what happens.
Well, I did read them. We got the Wheel of
left to right.
Left to right, but like I said, I just
Wheel of Fortune.
It's Wheel of Fortune. I just reading them this way. This is a different brain exercise for me.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I'm coming.
Wheel of Fortune is you have a chance. You have a time to make a decision, and you're gonna have some things laid out for you, and you're gonna have to make a choice. Big choices coming up. Spin the wheel.
Now your Ace
so
of
basically, it
Swords
sounds like
reverse.
all choices are gonna be okay. You just gotta really take a minute. Just take a minute.
Take a minute
spin the
to
wheel.
decide.
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Whatever you need to do.
Oh no!
The next was
the Ace of Swords.
Swords.
Yeah.
No, it's gonna be hard to see
clarity
what's
in
being
reverse.
chosen. That sucks.
Yeah, the right option isn't gonna be there. Don't.
But there's gonna be someone. I think the Wands is someone who's gonna help you.
The Son of Wands,
Mm-hmm.
an adventurous charmer.
Mm-hmm.
So he's gonna instill a spark.
Be careful though. You know what I mean. Those charmers can be a bitch to deal with sometimes.
Yeah, snaky snake.
Snickety snake.
Sneaky snake.
So you've commissioned yourself for the whole day to do readings? You're gonna be wiped out.
I did it last Sunday and I did very well.
Did you really? Okay.
Yeah. So,
Did you come play Mario Kart with us afterwards? I don't remember. Who all was there?
I don't remember. He
was there for a little bit.
I think
Oh,
I
yeah,
played, but I wasn't on the table.
You played like a half hour, I think.
Yeah.
And I had to sleep.
I played,
I
but
understand.
I wasn't on the table.
I keep yawning too, I'm sorry.
I know, it's 2:51 and I'm ready for fucking bed. It's because, at 10 o'clock this morning we had a thunderstorm and it looked like it was fucking 9 o'clock at night. And
Yeah,
my whole day's been thrown off. So I might have to drink some more coffee.
I had to drive an hour and a half home. I'm tired. I'm ready for a nap.
Yeah.
Well, it took longer because I had to stop by the store and get crickets.
Yeah.
So about an hour and a half. Only takes about an hour.
Do you
15
still have?
minutes.
Do you guys still have the lizard? I thought it was going somewhere else.
Working on it. So Corey's sister-in-law might take it. Actually, I talked to her about that this weekend.
Cool. I was like, wait a minute. I thought we gave him away.
Working.
I thought we rehomed him. I think that's the correct term. Rehomed. Oh my gosh. So Jellybean's at the store and she just sent blueberry and syrup IHOP mini pancake cereal.
I see that. I
That
see
doesn't
that. I'll
sound
get
good.
right back.
I was just going to say, I might have to try that. I don't know. I'm picky. So I'll tell you guys the truth if I try it. I'm very picky.
A lot of times when I eat pancakes, I don't use syrup. But especially if there's fruit, I really don't use syrup.
I might use a little bit, but mostly I use butter, and sometimes I'll sprinkle a little brown sugar on top. Not a lot, just a little brown sugar. Because I like brown sugar. I like molasses. I can't help it. So good.
I just like butter.
Well, and the chocolate chip pancakes, which I don't eat very often, but I usually eat those for a snack at night. They're little ones, and I'll put butter and sugar in there like chocolate chip cookies. They're like warm chocolate chip cookies. Jellybean.
My roommate had a package. I had to go get it off the porch.
Before someone comes and steals it.
Yeah.
I can't believe that's become a thing. I can believe. I'm just disappointed in humanity. That's all.
Like, what is it? We don't know, but we're going to take it anyway.
Yeah. How do you know it's not medicine I need to live? Because they deliver now too.
So tomorrow
just
starts
say,
teacher
if I ever had the
appreciation week,
opportunity-
so show your teachers some appreciation.
Appreciation week. It's the last week for our school, I think. Is this coming week.
Our last day is June 2nd. We're
For
getting
some
there.
reason it sounded like it was ending soon. Because my youngest decides to try to run away from school if there's a substitute. And she keeps having to do his teacher keeps having to do standardized testing for other kids, not him. And he doesn't do well with they have like an understanding of what needs to be done, and if he doesn't get her, he doesn't need the stinking understanding. So yeah. Alrighty. How you doing, Rabbit? Is it time for a nap? You got some people to talk to.
No, technically I would have time for a nap. I don't have any. So between 3 and 4, I'm open, so I'm free right now.
You should take a nap.
You should take a nap, or at least chill.
I'm gonna drink some coffee.
Your son's is on the 25th. I'm pretty sure next week's our last week. But we had a lot of like extra days that were weird extra days. So.
And then what are you gonna do with your kids in the summer? You gonna make them start playing Flipside?
Right.
No, the one who's oldest doesn't even give a flying frick. So the only one who's old enough. So, no, my youngest would enjoy it way too much.
Yeah.
Oh, then drag him on it.
No.
Oh, if he could, he'd be doing his own lives like 24/7.
Yeah. He started taking little movies with his dad's phone last night. We were worried we were having a repeat of the last time that happened, but he didn't send them anyway. And then he deleted them all. And Hubby was like, no, if they're just on the phone, I want to watch them. See what you got. But yeah, he's dangerous when it comes to stuff like that.
Yeah.
And he will sit and tell you a story, but only half the sentences will be half there. So it's hard to follow sometimes. You're like, okay. You're just going to summer school. There's only one place that I know my kids could go to summer school, and it's their old school, and I still worry. Even though a lot of the people I worry about aren't there anymore, I'm still worried because they were there.
Right.
And I've heard stories. So.
Oh, my sister. Would you just look at that smile? She's gonna hate this.
There's a game for that with that thing to try to talk with it in there. I don't think I'd do it. I don't think I'd do it. It would be too uncomfortable. If I was close to your sister's work, she could take care of my kids once they were old enough to need to be taken care of, or I'm dead. You know, I trust her. She's good people. Something you have to think of now that they're getting older.
Yeah.
It sucks. I hate it. But right now, everybody's staying put for now. No, we'll have pool in the backyard if anybody wants to play in the pool. But you can't be out there by yourself. You have to be out there with either me or a grandparent. But I think grandparents are going to Michigan for 3 months. So I think they're spending the summer up in Michigan. Damn it. I wish there was another house on the land. Especially since it's out in the middle of nowhere, so I could actually have my kids run around a little more than they do here. But oh well, such is the way of the world. We're getting a new van Tuesday. Very excited about that.
Yeah.
I gotta clean out my old van.
Just you.
So, all right, everybody.
I will see you guys.
Tea time, as my mother would say. It's 3:00. It's tea time.
All right. Love you guys later.
Love you
I'll
all
Mario
so
Kart.
much. I will talk to you all later.
Charge your device.
Charge your shit, because we're going to be playing Mario Kart.
Charge it.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye.